Welcome in, everybody. I'm Ryan from BimBam Gaming, and we're about to play No, I'm Not Human. That's right, the full game is out. Remember to like and subscribe wherever you're watching. And let's do this. Let me set our categories real quick. Who's soda popping up in here? Dana, thank you for the follow. Welcome in. All right. We're gonna be playing No, I'm Not a Human. No settings to really be had, so let's do it. Crispy bacon returns. Soda pop. Actually, we just got back from our trip. Aren't you tired of staying at home? Yeah, I remember. Soda pop. Oh my gosh. Don't pay child support. Thank you for the follow. But it was way too hot yesterday, so we took off early. Oh, it's a cat! Yeah, we're getting her ready for school. She doesn't want to go, but what can you do, right? Ooh, all right, I'll drop by later tonight. No, we don't drop by at people's houses late at night. Okay, talk to you later. Bye. Knock, knock. Last time, wasn't it? No, we could walk around last time, I think. Hey, neighbor. Long time no see. How's life? Same as it ever was. So let me level with you. I came over for a reason. I've been getting a little worried about you. Wait, me? Something real bad seems to be headed our way. I just got off the phone with my cousin. She told me the news is saying something weird is going on with the sun. And that there's people coming up from underground. They're calling them visitors for whatever reason. Creepy stuff, huh? I sure hope it's not true. What's happening with the sun? Either it's gonna explode or something's gonna explode it. Not totally sure. All I know is something's wrong with it. I'm sure you noticed this summer has been the hottest one ever, right? I think we need to prepare ourselves for the worst. My cousin told me that being home alone is dangerous. So I came over to make sure you don't end up hurt or worse. How are your wife and daughter holding up? Don't worry about my family. A good friend of mine is staying with us right now. He's looking after them while I'm here. Great. Let's continue this conversation in the morning then. I'll see you in the kitchen when you wake up. Who's gonna let him into our house? See you in the morning. He's just gonna be in our house in the kitchen when we wake up. Yeah, a little weird. A few people on the sauce lay sprawled out in the street. They're lying on the cold, hard ground and appear to be fast asleep. Things are good for them right now. Are they? Because that doesn't feel like things are good. I don't know about y'all, but if I'm sprawled out in the street, things aren't good. Things aren't good for me. Oh my God, not a sign of good things. Okay, I can't go in any of the rooms during the night, I don't think. A skinny dog is standing on the footpath that runs through the field. It's looking around mournfully, perhaps trying to find some food. We should feed it. Loneliness and isolation. I love it. What a nice thing to have hanging on our wall. Hall, office. Your neighbor's house stands alone in the hayfield. There's no light in the windows. Looks like his family is asleep. Okay, our bedroom. Nope. I don't look that way, not anymore. Wait, why? I hate sleeping by the nightstand. Too many bad memories. All right, we're going to bed. Breaking news! Look at this guy's face. It's 6:28 a.m. today. There was a power emission of energy from the sun. The burst of energy was far larger than the scientists had predicted. As a result, the temperature outside have reached critical levels. The government has since declared a state of emergency. We ask that viewers refrain from going outside during the day. Up next, something lighter. All right, we don't look out the window. To catch a signal, turn right on the knob. We weren't able to use the radio last time. That's pretty cool. Okay, so turn right on the knob to do this. Left click and hold the If you still can't get a signal, try changing their wave range. Do this, left click. Okay. Is this supposed to look like words? Hello, this is the emergency services dispatch. How can I help you? It's the sun. No, it's the sun. They're burning up in the sun. Can you describe what you're seeing? Is there a fire? No. It's the sun! Oh. Do they not leave the house until dark? No, that guy haunts the streets at night. The pale one. He's not human. Okay, there's a pale guy that's not human that's haunting the streets at night. Cool. Cool. There's our neighbor. Damn! So it's all true after all. Well then, everything I said makes sense. Don't go outside during the day, and you have to remember to let other... You have to remember to let other people in? Wait, I thought... Am I supposed to let people in or not? I am, right? No, I'm not. I am? Why would I let strangers in my house? I know you prefer to keep your distance from people, but you have to. My cousin doesn't know for sure why we can't just bunker down by ourselves. But she mentioned that if anyone comes and asks you if you're alone, say no and tell them someone's in the house with you. Okay, we can't be alone. That's right. It was the other one where we can't, it was... a lighthouse where we can't be alone? I don't know. Weren't we playing a lighthouse game too? Man, why do I need to have other people with me? The people you let inside might bring something useful or share some interesting information. So choose, wait, did I miss something? So choose who you want to test carefully. You'll have to take a real close look. It's strenuous, draining work. But don't worry about chatting with people. That won't take up any of your energy. So talk as much as you like, and be sure to look out your windows. TV's great and all, but there's no better source of information than your own two eyes. Then what? I'm afraid all we can do now is try to survive, and hope this nightmare ends soon. I'm sure the government will help us somehow. Maybe they'll lead everyone to shelter or something like that. If they do, stick together with me and my family. All right, that's it from me. Oh, right. Almost forgot. I'm heading back to home tomorrow night. Write down my number. They just set up a new line over there. 092839. Do I actually have to write that down, you guys? I don't know. I'm gonna write it down. 092839. Okay, now that's really it. Crack open some juice and get some sleep. Oh, by the way, I brought you a case of juice. My brother-in-law works at the juicery. Knock one back before you hit the sack. It'll make you really sleep. If you ever feel like you've had enough conversation for one day, have one and relax. Can I look out the windows? No, I can't. I only have to look during the day. Okay, I think that's it. Oh, there's a bug in our fridge. Ew. 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 That juice sure made me sleepy. Nighty night. Sleep tight. Don't let the bedbugs bite. Someone's knocking at the door. In the distance, you spy the house of your neighbor who's currently visiting you. Light blazes through the windows, and it seems like his family is waiting for him to come back home. Why can't I check rooms during the day? You see a few teenagers hanging out in the yard. They're sitting around without a care in the world, chatting about something. They pay you no mind. There's a unalivey silence outside. There's no one there. Even the juice beverage consumers have decided not to go out. Are they afraid of something? Probably. Hi! Is my daddy here? Can you get him for me? I was okay before, but I'm really scared now. There are lots of strange people out here tonight. What's your dad's name? You forgot his name? Oh wait, you're just testing to see if I'm a visitor or not. You're smart. I'll start asking questions to test people too. So what's his name? How did you get here in one piece? I don't know, everything feels like it's opposite day now. People stay at home and sleep during the day, then go out and do stuff at night. I'm still scared of the dark, but maybe there's nothing to be afraid of. Or is there? Should we get our dad? You guys. Should we get our dad? What if it actually is? Let's get her. I'll get your dad for you. Thanks, you too. I want to go home. It's scary out here. We're gonna play a new game Daddy made up for me. You have to roll dice, and then you move stuff around like the armchair or the couch. You have to build a big pile near the door to win. I'll show you how to play another time. Oh, that sounds so much fun. There's the dad! There's the dad! Bye! He looks scared. Can I come in? I was taking shelter at the bar down the road, but they kicked me out. Just like that. Why? I guess not everyone around here found my personality particularly palatable. But I don't mean anyone any harm. Don't worry. I just... life is shitty sometimes, you know? You know what? He's right. It is. So what do you say, my good man? Can I come in? You sure you won't make any trouble? What do you consider trouble? Unaliving and violence disgust me to my core, but I won't suffer the trespasses of others either. I like good food and drink. I enjoy a chat when I'm in the mood. Does that sound like trouble to you? Why'd they kick you out of your previous shelter? I considered saying something rude just now, but I thought better of it. I told you already, someone there didn't like me. God knows who it was. Now that I think about it, maybe it's a good thing they tossed me out. They could have eaten me alive back there and no one would have even noticed. Are we gonna let him in or tell him he has to leave? I don't know, I kind of like him. He's having a bad day, you know? He's a little tall, sure. A little creepy. But I don't know. I feel like maybe we let him in. You know, why not? You know, for the plot. He didn't ask if I was alone. And the visitors will ask if you're alone, right? Yeah, YOLO. Come in. Thank you. Trust in people doesn't amount to a hill of beans these days. But I appreciate your trust in me. Perhaps I even... Well, no. I shouldn't promise anything. Okay. Hello! Sorry to bother you so late. It was just so hot out today, and the TV said we shouldn't go out in the sun, so... Could you maybe, find some space for me? How'd you end up here? It's not like I wanted to come out here. The asphalt may be melting into goo under my feet, but it could be worse. It's just, well, you're gonna laugh. Visitors came to my house. Can you believe it? They chased me out of my own home. So now I'm just trying to find a place to hide from the sun. What do you think will happen? I don't know. Will I survive? Who will help me? How much time do I have to look for help? I have no idea what's gonna happen. Like I couldn't even guess. Doesn't all this scare you? It terrifies me. I say we let her in, you know? They said we have to let people in. What do you mean hard no? The visitors scared her out of her house. All right, we're gonna let her in. We're gonna let her in. Thank you. Haha. Seems... Thanks so much. Seriously. Now I get to live a little longer. Thank God. See, we saved her life, you guys. Hello? Anyone alive in there? Mind letting me in? I'm either gonna say don't bang on my door, or why don't you knock your own dang head instead? Can I only let so many people in? Don't bang on my door. Hey now, no hard feelings. Didn't mean to wake ya. Ain't been sleeping a wink myself. Used to be a grave digger, you know? Not that there's much point in it now. Graves don't mean nothing no more. People just kneel over and rot where they fall. Did you just walk off the job? Or did you see something out there? Sure did. Dang it. I was digging a grave and one some fella ordered. He's standing there watching me work. I was digging and then bam! The shovel hit something. Thought it was a rock, but no. A hand reached up out of the soil. It was a visitor crawling up out of the ground. And that guy, he just laughed. I ran like hell. Didn't look back. Didn't dare go home. Figure it's safer in a crowd. I feel like we should let him in. He's looking for a crowd, you know? Let's do it. Come on in. We're having a party. Thanks, you're welcome. Just be quick with that door, all right? I'm terrified those visitors might be right behind me. What a shib. We gotta let him in, you know? Okay, no one else is coming tonight. Time to go to sleep. Now that we left everybody in our house. Good afternoon. Here's the news. The sun's activity rises steadily as crime levels also reach a new high. According to recent data, the number of unalivings of the last few nights has surpassed average figures. Experts suspect that this is related to society's overgrowing anxiety surrounding the visitors. And now, over to... Just a moment. Our studio has just received an urgent transmission regarding contact with the phenomenon we are calling the visitors. Eyewitnesses' accounts describe them as creatures that can imitate the appearance and behavior of humans. Avoid contact at all costs. In one case, a visitor was able to be identified with the telltale sign: perfect white teeth. Our early reports seem to back this up. Sources say they encountered an unhoused person with perfect white teeth who later turned out to be a visitor. That's all for now. Stay calm and don't leave the house during the day. Up next, more weather updates, but first, a message from our sponsors. This is going well. And now for our new program. Yes, I'm a human. It's simple. You send in your photo and we'll check what you really are. Just send your photo to us by email. Okay. And the agency will handle the rest. Please, don't send anything other than eyes, teeth, and fingernails. We will not accept anything else. All right. There's the tall guy. Yes? Was there something you wanted? Why'd they throw you out? I blame the chain of catastrophes that broke everyone's minds. The sun teetering on the brink of explosion, the arrival of the visitors, the economic crisis, and so on and so forth. It's all effed us up. Some crumbled under the stress, some dove headfirst into the bottle. But me? Well, it was rage that drove me mad. I snapped. Climbed onto the bar and screamed, "Stop effing blaming everything but yourselves. Let them weep, I say. Tears in the juice foam don't ruin the pint. Malt and hops taste better with salt. Nobody appreciates it, so why bother?" I can only test... Okay, let's test this guy. I can only test one person after this. What do you want to check? Teeth. You want me to show you my teeth? Okay. Take a look. Take in that odor of sadness and smoke. Is that perfectly white? We have no frame of reference. Is that perfectly white? I can't tell, you know? No? Okay, so he's good then, right? He's a human? Okay. Pretty yellow, right? So, F off with your tests! I'm not a visitor. I'm gonna leave him alone. Okay, we let in 2 other people, but we can only test 1. Wish them visitors would just go back underground. Why did you become a gravedigger? Huh? Oh, my job? Yeah, I don't know, actually. Cemetery is kind of like a library, you know? But these books aren't for reading. They just lie there, quiet. I used to know every grave, who's where, how their arms were folded, what suit they had on, their names. Then one day I'm digging a fresh hole, right? Normal day, nothing weird, feels deep enough, and then BAM! Empty. Empty, I tell ya? But the paper said someone should have been down there. Some guy, unalive for sure. I remember he had a mustache, but poof, gone, like dew in the morning. If an unalive man disappears, is that like unaliving all over again? All right, we could test him. Let's talk to our other person. Not here. Heh. I hope all this ends soon. How did you lose your house? Ah, I remember, like it was yesterday. I'd just gotten fired. All I wanted was to go home, climb into bed, and cry my eyes out. But when I got there, I saw a bunch of boots. I thought maybe my roommate had some friends over or something, you know? So I went up to her room to find out that what she was up to, but as I got closer, I started hearing a strange sound. It kind of freaked me out, but I decided to take a peek, quiet-like, and see what was going on in there. I was only able to catch a brief glimpse of my roommate lying motionless on the bed when suddenly some grumbly guy grabbed me from behind and said, "You can't go in there. She's not well. Come have a seat in the kitchen." Then he quickly pulled me away and sat me down at the table. I wanted to leave, but I was paralyzed by fear. Then I need to lie down. My stomach is doing somersaults. Who do we test, you guys? Do we test the guy or her? What happened to her? Did they turn her into a visitor? I don't know. I'm kind of feeling like we test her. Test her? Her? Yeah. I'm feeling like we gotta test her. I don't know. I don't trust it. Heh. I hope this all ends soon. Okay. She just ate Taco Bell. She's fine. Okay. It's typical Taco Bell reaction. What do you want to check? Your teeth. What? Wait. What? You're gonna make a decision based on my teeth? Okay. I just had my teeth fixed. Though, if I'm honest, I can't really remember being at the dentist. Was I ever even there? God, I'm so nervous. I can't even remember if I ate yesterday. She's gotta go! Y'all, she's gotta go! Get out the blicky, we gotta get rid of her. So, do I fit the description? She's gotta go. I'm a visitor? How? How? I can't be! Oh, my God! I was chased out of my home, fired from my job, and now I'm gonna get run out of my own head? Sorry. Yeah. I'm scared of unaliving. Wait! Can you cover my eyes? Do you have some kind of bandage? Ah! I'm gonna go to bed. I think I'm gonna go to bed now. Oh, I'm done for the day. Hopefully the gravedigger is not a visitor. Could I have called my neighbor? Okay. You see your neighbor and his daughter through the window. They're playing happily, trying to forget about the ongoing horrors. If only for a moment. The bodies of the teenagers are lying on the ground. Someone unalived them. It appears to have happened recently. The marinara still hasn't dried. They're gone. A man as pale as unaliving itself is standing on the footpath. There are strange folds in his skin. It's as though his flesh is the wrong size for his body. You can't see his eyes from here, but you can feel his gaze boring into you. You suddenly feel a sense of deep fear and pray that the terrifying visitor passes by your house. Okay. Hello there, human! Why would he call me human? That's not a great start. How lucky we are to witness the humanity's final judgment with our own eyes. The earth is being cleansed of sin. The sun is doing its holy work. We are on the path to pure new world. Behold the effing beams of blessing! What? Are you still confused, human? Here, I'll break it down for you in simple terms. The sun does not burn and boil us alive without purpose. It is cleansing us of our sins. Our lust and greed has polluted this world, and it has angered the sun. This is our reckoning, and it is a blessing. All sin will end, and we shall live as righteous effing ashes under its gaze. So we have to unalive? What happened to you? What does this have to do with me? We shall all live deliciously as soon as the sun completes its salvation. Its holy rays will help us escape this torment, don't you see? You definitely see. That's why you're still alive. I think he should leave. I don't know about you guys, but I'm feeling like he should leave. Yeah. Bye. Are you a complete imbecile? You're shooing away a righteous and just man? Behold, cat food. Let me in, and I shall bestow upon you this generous reward straight from the holy sun itself. Why would I want cat food? Why do I need cat food? Why do I need cat food? I don't need cat, I don't have a cat. Nah, beat it. Were you just feigning ignorance about the sun? Well, then F you. I'll go save someone else. See ya. Good effing bye. Why do I need cat food? Yo! You've been seeing all this stuff going on? Effing crazy. You holding up okay in there, bro? What's been going on exactly? I'm here to offer you new possibilities, bro. Respect the vision. Everyone's running around like chicken bohan biatches instead of doing what comes pure and natural. They all just need to be happy, is what I'm saying. For real. Let's hear it. Unaliving ain't part of the plan, bro. You gotta hustle while you have the opportunity. F the sun. Time to rise and grind, you feel me? You know, I kind of want to let them in. Y'all, yeah, period. Come on in. Yeah, I don't know. I'm kind of digging it. I think we should let him in, you guys. He's great for morale. Yeah. Come on in. Yeah, my dude. That's what I'm talking about. Finally, someone with half a brain. All right, I like him. He's gonna sign us up for a pyramid scheme. He probably already has. Yo, how's it hanging? Dude, you've been seeing the gnarly things out here? What the hell is going on? Be for real with me, dude. What did I miss? The sun is flaring up and burning people. Oh, creatures that look like humans are crawling up out of the ground. Zombies? Dude, I knew it. Bro, you can like totally count me for what comes next. Count on me for what comes next. I've seen so many movies where this happens, dude. I'm basically a survival guru. Just clue me in. We dealing with classic slow zombies or the gnarly fast ones? And is it like brain virus? Blah, 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 or are they just freaking unalive dudes? Trust me, dude, the answer to that totally changes the game plan. Also, you got a pew-pew or like boomers? Well, we're gonna need hella firepower to make it through this one. And food, man. Like lots of food. Do you really have no idea what's happening out there? Sure, man. It's a mess out here. People talking shit on their fellow man, harsh and mellows with all this doom and gloom. And after all that stuff on the news, the vibes are like way off, dude. But movies, man, they got it all. Drama, betrayal, intrigue. They're way more fun than books, bro. Always wanted to end up in a movie someday. Yeah, you know what? Come on in, man. Come on. Yo, appreciate it, my man. Man, this might be the raddest thing that's ever happened to me. Like, ever. They should totally make a movie about this someday. And then we got some good picks, you guys. We got some good picks. All right, I think that's all everyone that's gonna come here today. Let's go to sleep. There's no way they're gonna catch us. Good afternoon. Here's the news. The anomalous heat is continuing to rise, and the invasion of the visitors has shown no sign of slowing. As such, the government has founded a new organization to address the emerging situation. The Federal Emergency Management Agency, abbreviated as FEMA. FEMA employees can be identified by their yellow hazmat suits and gas masks. Merely days since their founding, the agency has already discovered a new way to identify visitors. Dirt under the fingernails. Specialists say that this sign helps identify visitors who have crawled out from under the ground. That's all for now. Stay calm and don't leave the house during the day. Up next, a crisis report regarding a pale maniac. But first, some ads. Y'all, we can only test 2 people, and we got to decide what we're going to test and who we're going to test. And there's 3 people in the house that we haven't tested. All right, let's talk to him again. Yes? Was there something you wanted? Are things any better? I don't bother anyone anymore. It's not worth it. But when I hear voices on the TV or overhear conversations, a light flicks on inside my mind. Then I stop myself. It's too much work for no gratification. No, I'm done. These nerves of mine are already shot to hell and back. Life was dreary enough before all this, and now, one day I'll hang from the chandelier over the whole baptized world. He seems like a blast. Have your eyes become red? Has your teeth white? Has dirt appeared under your nails? An evil spirit has entered you? You're a visitor. Don't let this blight take over your body. Call our experts immediately. 460-777-460. They'll cast out the evil spirit, cleanse your body of the pernicious aura, and provide you with enhanced protection. We might be able to call that number. Let's go to the phone really quick. Oh, okay. First, let's call our neighbor. Hey, neighbor. You saw what happened out there? Those teenagers got unalived. I thought the streets weren't that dangerous. Guess I was wrong. My daughter talked me into going out to play again. It didn't seem too bad until I saw the bodies. That's the last time I risked her life like that. God, I'll never forgive myself if something happens to her. She's my whole world. Is your daughter okay? I don't know. With all those weeds, I was hoping she didn't notice. But back at home, she said she saw a face in the grass. I'm trying to convince her it was her imagination, but she's not really biting. Who unalived them? It was that pale, tall thing. I thought it only unalived people who stayed inside. I thought I had it under control. Figured if I ever saw that silhouette, we'd head straight back home. But I didn't think about what else she might see. All right, be careful. Thanks. You too. Take care. All right, let's do the psychics. Hello? Please hold while we connect you with an available visitor removal specialist. Hello, who are you? Why do you need to know who I am? To help me banish the visitor spirit from within you. All right, never mind. Listening carefully. You don't have much time. Tell me, do you ever leave a slice of bread out in the kitchen? No, why would I? Oh, that explains a lot. You're not on good terms with your house spirit. That's why the visitor spirit came. But no worries, we can work with this. Do you have a personal computer at home? No. Okay. So Alt F4 is off the table. Tell me, do you consume fungus? No. Then don't start. Not even kombucha. Otherwise, it'll be easier for the spirits to claim your body. Even one sip in the mycelium could have started growing inside you and taking control of your body like a puppet. Phew. This is not a simple case. Not simple at all. All right then, one last question. Has there been any marinara spilled in your home? Yes. Technically. But no one's supposed to know about that. Yes. Ah, that explains it. It's not a visitor spirit, it's a spectral spirit, an unalive person's soul. And unfortunately, specters aren't exactly my area of expertise. You'll need an exorcist for that. They'll help you. I'm afraid there's nothing more I can do. Goodbye. Your visitor removal session is now complete. Thank you for using our services. A consultation fee will be charged to your connected account shortly. I thought the call was free. If you watched the ad carefully, the fine print did state that the initial call has a small consultation charge. How would you rate your experience today? A strong 1 out of 10. Now, go F yourselves. Thank you. Your feedback is very important to us. Goodbye. Well, I think that went well. I'm not calling anybody anymore. All right, let's talk to this guy. Wish them visitors would just go back underground. What did you do when you found the empty grave? So I sat down right on the edge, looked in, nothing. And then I looked up, and far off, I see something standing there, watching, like a funeral. No eyes, but white teeth as hell, glowing almost, smiling, just standing there. I dang near pooped myself. I ain't even gonna lie. I ran real fast. That part I'm good at. He didn't come after me though, just disappeared. Like smoke. Some effed up shit. That's when all the visitor mess started. All right, we could test him. Hey, sup? What did you do before the cataclysm? Oh, I'm glad you asked, bro. You ever heard of sports betting? Eh? Sure I have. It's how I made my living, bro. Placing legit bets for chumps and biatches, bro. For real, for real. There's always ways to cheat the bookies. You just bet on the tip and then kick back till the dough comes rolling in to daddy. No money, no problem. Just borrow it from some other F-nut. How much did you make? How do I put this? I made 30 effing mil. In debts. Sure, but debt's got nothing on me. And definitely don't give a shit about them now. I look danger straight in the eyes, bro. Okay, well, it doesn't sound like that career went very well. 30 million in debts. Oh, good, it's clean. Love it. Sup, dude? What were you doing before the cataclysm? Aw, bro, I was just chilling, you know, watching flicks, hanging out with the homies. But now, no more movies, no more hangouts. Real bummer, dude. TV just loops the same thing. Panic commercial, panic commercial. My homies don't even pick up anymore. Heard some big shot saying, now's not the time for fun. This is a crisis. Man, screw that, bore. Fun never ends in Funtown. Booyah. All right, who do we want to test? We can only test 2. And we have yet to test the Gravedigger. Okay? So we could test him, or we could just go with that he's fine. We could test the new guys. Wouldn't the Gravedigger have dirt under his nails? Because he digs. Kitchen guy? Okay, we'll ask to see the teeth of... So you wanna the 2 new guys? You wanna do the tall man's fingers? He's scary. Okay, let's do this guy. Okay. Do we want to test the teeth or the hands? 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 Okay. Whoa, whoa! They look clean. That looks clean, right? Yeah, it's clean. I think he's good. Like, one time, I was super baked, staring at my fingers, and dude, I realized those are my fingers. Just wiggled them. Watched them move. Trippy stuff, man. Alright, you're good, bro. You're good. Alright. Do you want a kitchen or office? So the Gravedigger's in the office, the sports betting dude's in the kitchen. Office? Okay, y'all are like for sure thinking it could be this guy. Okay. But we're gonna test the teeth because I feel like his fingers could be dirty because he digs, you know? All right, we need to test you. Huh, fine, go on, check. I'm wide open. Turned inside out long ago. Teeth, let's see your teeth, man. When you dig too deep, sometimes you don't just find bones. He's good, y'all, he's good! Come on! He's good, you guys. These white ones are mine. Fair and square. Those shiny ones, well, let's just say I found them. Would have been wasted down there anyway. But look, ta-da! They came in handy. Alright, you're fine, man. All right, time to go to bed. Oh my god, that's the door. I thought someone was running up behind me. There's a small group of FEMA employees standing by your neighbor's house. You wonder what they're talking about. Maybe they're taking soil samples? Or looking for somewhere to set up a base? Hopefully. The name of the game is called... I think it's called Yes, I'm a Human. No, I'm not a human is what it's called. No, I'm not a human. I think it's only on PC though. I'm not 100% sure on that. The charred husks of the teenagers' bodies are lying on the ground. It looks like they've been there all day. 2 FEMA employees are standing next to the bodies and writing something down. It's a good thing they showed up to take away the bodies. You hate to think what kind of diseases could spread if the decaying flesh was left out to rot. Yeah. Because that would be a real bummer compared to everything else that's going on. Do they all talk? They all talk. Huh. You guys, I don't know if we should let this guy in. I don't know anything about this guy, but I'm just feeling like maybe we shouldn't let him in. Howdy. What do you want? Spacious house you got there. Yourself? I like it. I've got a pew-pew. Delicious. Despair gives courage to the coward. Yes. So, you alone? No, I'm not alone. It's your lucky day today. I can hear someone whispering inside. But who knows where they'll be in a few days. I'm supposed to let these people inside? What's wrong with you? The man looks at you, eyebrows raised. He seems unable to answer. Did someone sew your mouth shut? He mumbles something while waving his arms. You can't be sure, but his cheeks seem wet with tears. I don't know, you guys. Maybe we should let him in. He's crying. What if someone did that to him? We can't check his teeth, but we can check his nails. Let's let him in. Come on in. He nods and steps inside. So we meet again. I remember things were a bit different last time we crossed paths. Yet we remain alive. It's a strange thing. I don't know how to explain it. I'd like to start our conversation with a divination. tell my fortune by choosing a page in this book. Where should I open it to? Open at the end. It was so long ago. Perhaps it was a dream. Maybe you, I, and the fish only exist in the memory of a person who's long gone. Maybe no one really exists, and it's only raining outside. It feels like things might truly fade away so very, very soon. What do you think? Do we inhabit the dream of another, or are we the one who dreams? It's an interesting line. What does it mean? I need to think it through carefully. Do you have any insights to offer? Anyway, I only came here to tell you something. Events will soon begin to unfold. You need to be ready. It may sound strange, but the cat must enter. I cannot yet explain how, yet I am certain it'll help you. You can choose what you do with this information, of course. As for me, I think I'll go have a ponder on the deeper meaning of your divination. You guys, is that why we needed the cat food? Did we need the cat food? Oh my god. No one else is coming here tonight. You see a group of armed soldiers through the window. Apparently, it's a small squad that was sent here from the city to provide security for female employees. You hear some fragments of information about a pale man with a bare torso. Maybe they want to track down that creepy visitor. Okay. Well, we didn't let anybody inside, so we can test more people. No, we let one person in. Good afternoon. Here's the news. FEMA has taken new measures to address the ongoing visitor invasion. As of now, they have organized quarantine zones to detain potentially dangerous suspects. FEMA has also identified a new visitor sign after experimenting with those detained. Marinara red eyes. According to reports, FEMA discovered this sign after observing detained visitors, noting that the creatures have increased photosensitivity, causing their eyes to become inflamed and red. That's all for now. Stay calm and don't leave the house during the day. Next up, a report on FEMA. But first, a word from our sponsors. Okay. Welcome. It's time for I Want to Believe, a program where we'll uncover mysterious and government conspiracies. Today, we'll be discussing the truth about visitors with a special guest, a doctor of science and respected employee of... Definitely the mouth sewn guy. Wait, what? He's not coming? How did they steal all of his documents? There was a mountain of information in there. Damn it! I knew we wouldn't be allowed to reveal the truth. Mother! Here, let's go call our neighbor and see if they're okay before we go test anybody. Hey neighbor, thanks for calling. Honestly, I'm still shaken up by all this. The unalivings, the soldiers, FEMA, they even showed up at my door last night. Asked about the people staying here, scribbled something on a tablet, and then one of them took someone out of my house. Where did they take them? Hell if I know. They said it was for tests. I thought all these soldiers and government officials would fix things. Should have known better to think they'd help us or get us to a safe place. What is FEMA? I don't know. Nobody really knows much about them. They came out of nowhere acting like they've got everything under control. But how did they even spot the signs when they were all just normal human traits? Feel like they're not telling us the whole truth. Good thing they didn't take your daughter. No way in hell I'm ever letting that happen over my unalive body. If those bees ever so much as lay a finger on her, I'll tear them apart. Take care. Thanks. Never thought we'd end up living through interesting times. The sun, the visitors, and now FEMA. So many questions and not a single dang answer. Neighbor, I need to ask something of you. If something happens to me, promise me you'll look after my daughter. I promise. We'll do it. Thank you, neighbor. I knew I could count on you. All right, I gotta go. Stay strong. Man. Okay. Let's check on everybody. Hey, what's up? Sup, dude? So what did you do for work? Work? Psh. Only suckers work, dude. I was out there living. You get me? Saw this movie once. The main guy, straight up me. Tell me, do factory dudes look happy? Hell nah. I threw parties, man. Met rad new homies. That's real living. Like, I guess I was a warehouse manager once. Delivery joint. Folks set me up, you know? So you're living off your parents? Why hustle, dude, when I got it all figured out? Not using what's already got is hella dumb. Like, you got a big pew-pew, right? You just gonna hang it on the wall? Hell nah! I'm just going with the flow. Same as you. I feel like he's fine. His teeth were bad. They took the things off! So you cut the stitches off your mouth. I can't understand you. Should we test him? I need to test you. Okay, teeth, hands, or eyes? Teeth, hands, or eyes? Teeth, eyes, teeth, hands, eyes, teeth, eyes, teeth, eyes, teeth, teeth. We're all over the place. Let's do... Let's do teeth. Okay. They seem to check out. Okay. We have 2 more tests. We got an extra one. Is there anyone we haven't tested? Or we could do another test on ones we already have. We could do 2 tests on that one if you want as well. We haven't tested him yet? We should test him. Heh, sup? You sure there aren't any debt collectors after you? Debt collectors? If you mean debt collectors. You look debts Look, debts are effing canceled, bro. The sun took care of that. The banks aren't exactly doing shit. Probably never will again. Which means I'm free as an effing bird. But the grind never ends, boys. Betting is so cooked, I gotta think up something new. Something better. Sounds like everything is going on with the sun was a stroke of luck for you. Man, come on. You're really gonna do me like that? I had it all figured out. Double or nothing every time. No sweat, biatch. But now I have a fresh start, for real. By the way, I figured out my new hustle. Want the lowdown, eh? Let's hear it. Look, FEMA's clearly calling the shots now, right? We need to, like, kiss a little bohan, you know? I'm thinking if we had chumps over to them, if we hand chumps over to them on the regular, they might even let us into one of their tight bohan bunkers. You feel me? You want to hand people over to FEMA? Sure. Why the F not? Don't be a cat. Dire times call for dire hustles, bro. Quarantine zones are for sheeple. Ain't nothing good happening in there. So we gotta get in good with FEMA. Tongue the ring a little. TikTok, I'm still here, I swear. There we go. Don't need to effing kiss them, just hand people over. Give them what they want. Yeah. We can call the hotline and chat shit about signs and effing whatever so they know we ain't sus, bro. They're the good guys. For real, for real. We're not gonna hand people over. I don't know if they're the good guys. I guess he's full of it. Man, F off. You're the one full of it. People used to pay me for investment advice. I'm giving it to you for free. Sharing it with you as a gift, and you... F you. You and your bohan biatch. I don't need this. Sup? Alright, we gotta test you, bud. What do you want to check? Teeth, eyes, or hands? Eyes? Alright. My eyes have been itchy as balls lately. You think it's from the sun? Kinda sus, right? They don't look red, right? That's probably fine. Shit, bro. It's some kind of cooties disease or something. All right, we're gonna leave him alone. I don't like him very much, but we're gonna leave him alone. All right, we got one more test. I say we either test this person again, because we don't know anything about them, or we test the tall guy. Mumbles, the storage guy. Shib's like the tall guy. No, I think we do the closet. Yeah. I think the closet, because we don't literally know nothing about them. I need to test you. All right, we did teeth. Are we gonna do hands or eyes? Hands or eyes? Hands, hands, hands. Okay. Let's do hands. I mean, their hands are kind of like hidden. Maybe they're like hiding them. No. Okay. I don't think that's dirt under their nails. I think that's marinara from... I can't really zoom, but it looks kind of red, you know? Like, it doesn't look like dirt. I think that's for the stitches. I think they're clean. There is like stuff on like the thumb and right at the tip of these two nails. But I think that's marinara. I think it's from the stitches. I think they want us to think this person is suspicious. But I think we shouldn't take them out. I'm gonna leave them alone. Alright. Dude, we're gonna have to call it. Hopefully this game saves. I really like this. I want to continue playing this, but it's almost her. We'll go to bed. And then it does save. Okay. We'll go to bed. And then we can, I think it saves periodically, so we can continue this maybe tomorrow evening. I know. It's almost 1, so we're gonna save it there. And we will continue this the next time we get a little break in between and we need a filler game. Because this is so good, is it not? Like, I'm really loving this. I know, I'm glad we brought this one back. This one's like so good. So yeah. This is called No, I'm Not a Human. If you want to get it, it's very good. If you haven't followed, follow on TikTok, YouTube, Kick, Twitch, Insta, X, Facebook, all of them. Same name. Join the Discord. It's discord.gg/bimbimgaming. And as a reminder, we have our meetup coming up on October 4th at Universal Studios Orlando, Florida for Halloween Horror Nights. If you want to come hang out with me and Christian and a bunch of the mods and a bunch of the viewers and go into haunted houses and ride roller coasters, then join the Discord and go to the channel there. You'll find more information for the meetup. Thank you guys for hanging out. And oh, let me pause the clock. Let me pause the clock and make sure it actually pauses this time. Yes. And that'll be it. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Thank you for hanging out, everybody. Goodbye.